You're going to like zucchini a lot more after trying these two recipes today. Hi everyone, it's Tracy. If you think zucchini is bland or boring, today's recipes might surprise you. I'm going to show you two simple ways to turn zucchini into something delicious and incredibly tasty, guaranteed to disappear no matter how much you make. Let me tell you, these are some of my family's favorite zucchini dishes. Be sure to watch until the end to see how to make them. First is crispy zucchini in the air fryer that tastes just as good as fries. I make this dish all the time because my family absolutely loves it. To make this dish, you will need 1 or 2 young zucchini. Young zucchinis are usually firm, juicy, and have thin skin, which gives you a soft inside without becoming mushy when cooked. Next, cut the zucchini into evenly sized sticks with a medium thickness so they cook evenly. Zucchini is rich in fiber and low in calories, so it works perfectly for lighter meals during the day. That's why I often make this as a snack for my kids to enjoy. After cutting them lightly, sprinkle a little salt over the top and toss well. Let them rest on the cutting board for a few minutes. This step helps the zucchini release some moisture, which helps the outside become crispier after cooking. Next, prepare the batter. Sift about 150 grams of flour once or twice into a bowl so it becomes light and coats more evenly. Then add salt and black pepper to make the batter more flavorful. Next, add a little smoked paprika and ground cumin if you like. Slowly pour in warm water and stir until the mixture becomes smooth and light. Once the batter is smooth, add the zucchini to the bowl and mix well, so each piece is coated with a wet batter. Then prepare some breadcrumbs and coat each zucchini piece once more to create a golden crispy crust. You only need a light coating, not too thick, then place the zucchini into the air fryer basket in even rows. And cook at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, about 180 degrees Celsius, for around 20 minutes. At this temperature, the zucchini cooks slowly, keeping the inside moist while becoming golden and crispy outside. While waiting for the zucchini, prepare the creamy dipping sauce. Add about 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt to a bowl. This yogurt has a thick, creamy texture and a mild, tangy flavor that tastes delicious. Next, add 1 minced garlic clove to create the signature aroma for this sauce. To make the sauce more flavorful, add a little ground pepper, a little salt, and 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice to balance the flavors. Now mix everything together well, so all the ingredients combine smoothly. Finally, sprinkle a little dried cilantro on top to make everything even more perfect. Next, go back to the zucchini. Once everything is fully cooked and ready, remove it to a plate. Can you hear that crispy crunch? That means they have developed a beautiful golden crispy coating on the outside. To make them look even better, sprinkle a little dried dill over the top. Wow, everything looks so beautiful and appetizing. Take a bite and dip the hot, crispy zucchini sticks into the creamy yogurt sauce, and everything blends together so perfectly and is very easy to enjoy. The outside coating is crispy and slightly savory from the seasonings, while the inside of the zucchini stays soft, juicy, and naturally sweet. The yogurt sauce feels cool and creamy, perfectly balancing the hot, crispy texture of the zucchini. It is the perfect combination of crispy, soft, lightly creamy, and refreshing flavors, which makes it so enjoyable. It tastes so good that I think I could finish this entire plate right now. Share this with a friend, or save it to make later. Next is one of my favorite recipes for soft and delicious baked zucchini with ground chicken. This is also a simple, easy dish that always disappears very quickly at my family's dinner table. First, grate 1 medium zucchini into a large bowl. Sprinkle in a little salt and mix well, then let the zucchini rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. This step is very important because the salt helps pull extra moisture out of the zucchini. While waiting, prepare a few vegetables. First is the bell pepper. Cut about 1/3 of a pepper, remove the seeds. Then finely chop it so it cooks more easily. Do the same with the shallot. You can lightly crush it first, then finely chop it. For the dill, cut off the roots and chop it finely as well. Place everything onto a plate. Next, prepare about 500 grams of ground chicken. I think this dish tastes best when made with a mix of chicken meat instead of only chicken breast, because after baking the meat stays softer and juicier. Season the chicken with salt, black pepper, and about 1 teaspoon of dry garlic powder. I prefer using dry garlic instead of fresh garlic for this recipe, because fresh garlic can sometimes create a strong smell after baking, while garlic powder gives a smoother and more balanced flavor. Now go back to the zucchini. Use your hands or a clean towel to squeeze out as much liquid as possible. If you skip this step, the casserole can become watery during baking. Next, place everything into a large bowl. First, add the zucchini, ground chicken, chopped onion, bell pepper, and dill. Then crack 2 eggs to make the mixture smoother and creamier. Now mix all the ingredients together until fully combined. Brush a thin layer of oil onto the baking dish. Then spread the mixture evenly into the pan. You can spoon a thin layer of sour cream over the top to help keep the casserole moist and creamy while baking. Next, place the zucchini mixture into the oven and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, about 180 degrees Celsius, for around 35 minutes. Then remove it from the oven, sprinkle cheese over the top, and bake another 10 to 15 minutes until golden and bubbly. Once cooked, remove it and enjoy. You can see the cheese on top has turned beautifully golden and crispy. Cut yourself a piece and take a look. When you take a bite, you will notice the top layer has a light golden cheese flavor that is slightly rich and aromatic, while the inside stays soft, juicy, and still keeps the natural sweetness of the zucchini. The ground chicken does not become dry after baking. Instead, it stays very soft and blends perfectly with the vegetables. This dish tastes best when served hot. You will taste the combination of the light richness from the cheese, the soft sweetness of the zucchini, and the flavorful chicken without feeling too heavy. This is the perfect kind of meal for a light dinner, or even serving guests because it is nutritious while still tasting rich and delicious. Every time I serve this dish to guests, someone always asks me for the recipe because it tastes that good. And those are some simple but incredibly delicious ways for you to enjoy zucchini in different ways right at home. From crispy snacks to soft-baked dishes, each recipe has its own unique flavor while still being easy to make and full of nutrition. I hope these ideas will help you enjoy zucchini even more and give you more inspiration for everyday cooking. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more simple and delicious recipes.